The plan for this week was to release the private alpha for Project Eel, and that would include working on known bugs and issues. I dived right into it and started fixing whatever I had documented. First one being, there was no way to go back to the main menu after starting the game. So I added a simple animation and a button that would allow the player to go back to the menu. I had gotten some feedback to show the number of stars the player will be able to earn with the amount of moves they have currently used. So while I was working with the UI, I added a small system that does just that. I think this is an awesome addition. When I added the different types of tiles, the images on the tiles directly clash with the color blind accessibility setting. I didn't bother fixing it at the time, so I had to fix that too. Finally, the last thing I had to fix was the swiping tutorial gesture I had. From the feedback I received, it didn't look like a finger swiping animation, so I tried to tweak it to make it more intuitive. Once I got these fixes in, I had to make some changes for the alpha build that weren't permanent. I could have easily made the changes, and then made a build, and then reverted them. But there's a problem with this approach. Anytime I have to make a build, I would have to do this tedious task of making all the changes, reverting them, and then making sure that the revert didn't cause any issue. So instead, I made a new Git branch, I made all the temporary changes there, and then committed them on that branch. So now the master branch is cleared to be worked on, and I can make a build from the new release branch. This is a common practice in a production setting, and it has some other advantages too. I made an Android build for the alpha and sent a link for it to the ArchiDev Discord community. An iOS build wasn't possible at the moment. With the alpha officially launched, I called it a night. Next week, I'll be adding mobile notifications to the game.